The Magic Bed is a Polish story. The story portrays furniture as a symbol of magic and hope, and the importance of balance in use. Once upon a time, in a small village in Poland, there lived a kind boy named Mattia. His family was poor, and his only job was to work in the fields every day. Mattia's daily routine was to fall asleep in the old hut every night, feeling tired from the day. Then one day, a strange event happened in the village. One night, an old man appeared in the village. The old man had a somewhat mysterious atmosphere, and no one in the villagers knew about him. The old man stood in the village square and called out, "Can someone lend me a helping hand? Just rent me a place to stay for the night and I'll repay you." After a while of hesitation, one of the villagers decided to invite the old man to his house. Mattia was also watching the situation, and she felt that something had sparked in her heart. The next day, Mattia was curious about what kind of return the old man would give her, so she took the plunge and asked, "Grandpa, what exactly is repayment?" The old man smiled and said, "If you are sincere and willing to help, I will give you a wonderful gift," I replied. And he held up his hand towards Mattia. Then, a magical light appeared there. The next moment, a beautiful, golden bed appeared in front of me. This bed is not an ordinary bed. Every night, when you go to sleep, what you most desire in your heart will come true, the old man said and gave Mattia the bed. Mattia was surprised but decided to take the bed home and try it out. At night, Mattia lay in bed, thinking in her heart, "What wish will I have granted?" Suddenly, he decided to wish everyone in the village to be happier. Then, a dreamlike scene unfolded on the bed, and the next morning, hot meals were brought to the houses in the village, and many crops were growing in the fields. The next night, Matthias lay in bed again, this time wishing for the happiness of the poor around the world. Then, that morning, new houses and tools arrived in the village, and the villagers were surprised and delighted. However, Mattia gradually became heartbroken about using the power of the bed. This is because the magic that he used at first for himself and the village gradually began to be used for others and the whole world. He began to understand the magnitude of the impact of the power and began to worry about it. One day, the bed said to him, "Mattia, as you may have already realized, my power is not infinite. If you continue to fulfill your wishes, in time your power will be depleted and everything will be lost." Mattia was surprised by those words and sincerely reflected on them. After that, Mattia decided to use the power of the bed to a minimum and began to work with the other villagers to find a way to create happiness in their own power. And without using a magic bed, he brought prosperity with the villagers. A few years later, Mattia became an adult, and the village flourished even more. He met the old man he met again and told him how he would repay the favor at that time. The old man smiled and said, "You're already a full-fledged person," he replied, and felt a deep sense of satisfaction in Mattia, who had grasped happiness on her own without using a magic bed. Mattia continued to do her best for the village and lived happy days with the people around her. That's it.